Europe just got a blunt message from Moscow. Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov says European leaders are living in a fantasy, believing Russia is losing this war and Ukraine is winning. Speaking after meeting Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko in Minsk, Lavrov didn't soften the language. He called these European assumptions completely useless and illusory. The message was simple: stop reading the battlefield through wishful thinking and stop expecting Russia to bow to demands built on a false picture.
In the current situation, the Europeans are drawing the wrong conclusion that Russia is now losing and Ukraine is winning. Therefore, they believe they can issue ultimatums in the hope that Russia will accept them. President Putin has already spoken on this matter during several recent events.
This isn't a one-off remark. Lavrov says President Putin has already addressed this directly in recent speeches at multiple events. The Kremlin's position is consistent and unmoving. Europe's entire negotiating posture, according to Moscow, rests on a miscalculation. They think Russia is on the back foot, desperate for a deal. Lavrov's answer is blunt. That assumption is wrong, and any ultimatum built on it has no foundation. The timing matters. This statement comes straight out of a meeting with Lukashenko in Minsk, reinforcing the Russia-Belarus alignment at a moment when Moscow wants to project unity and confidence, not weakness. While European capitals debate new demands and conditions, Russia's foreign minister is sending a clear signal outward. Moscow isn't negotiating from a position of pressure. It's negotiating, if at all, from a position of strength.
I always say to my older brother that our foreign ministries are at the forefront rather than our defense ministries, or, as they are called in the US, the War Department. Unless a particular situation escalates, in which case our defense ministries sometimes take the lead. But that's only because we're always preparing for war so that it doesn't happen. Whereas over there, their War Department's mission is to wage war every day. Heaven forbid. So thank you for visiting me. There is plenty to talk about as usual.
For Europe, this is a direct challenge to the narrative many capitals have built around the war's trajectory. Lavrov isn't just rejecting specific demands. He's rejecting the entire premise that Russia needs to make concessions because it's losing ground. Whether European leaders adjust their approach or double down, Lavrov's words make one thing clear. Moscow sees a gap between Europe's assessment and reality, and intends to keep saying so.
All this, of course, is based on completely misguided, illusory objectives, as was confirmed during the visit of the 3 ambassadors of the UK, France, and Germany to our ministry. My deputy spoke with them. They brought nothing new to the table, but they are persistently trying to offer their services, clearly not wishing to remain outside the process.
Lavrov's statement leaves Europe with a choice: continue operating on assumptions Moscow calls illusory, or recalibrate based on what Russia insists is the actual state of the war. Either way, the foreign minister's words, delivered plainly from Minsk, signal that Russia isn't bracing for ultimatums. It's dismissing them outright.